Nestle gets the good water, Flint gets the bad water. Now, I don't know if I'm being fair when I say that because I saw a story in a Fortune website that talked about how Nestle was pumping water out of Michigan, so many millions of gallons for $200 a year, or maybe $200 every time they do it. But because they pump their own water, they're able to get it for so cheap, not pay much taxes on it for pumping water out of Michigan. So they get this water from Evart, Michigan. Evart is spelled Evart, Michigan, which is an hour and 47 minutes away from Flint. So it's about 123 miles away from Flint. And I was just wondering how does it go that they get this good water from a well or wherever they're getting it from, and Flint ends up with bad water, and everybody else around Flint and other towns or cities got good drinking water, but Flint end up with bad water. And I know what happened. I know that the governor switched pipes or whatever, shifted the pipes so the water would stop coming from its regular source from another source that they didn't check out, which is kind of strange. Because if you had good water coming from the regular source, then why not keep it coming? Why switch it to a bad source? But I thought this was kind of crazy that Nestle gets to take water out of Michigan, and that water could be used in Flint, where they still, I believe, is reporting issues with the water there. I don't think the issues with the water is all the way fixed. Then I think I saw another story in Flint where they were being, if they didn't pay high water bills or something like that, they would be taxed for this, for not paying a high water bill. So at the end of the year, it'd be charged to their taxes or something like that. So it's an ongoing issue. Sounds like a big mess. Sounds like it's gonna be a big mess for a long time. But it also sounds like they're gonna force these people to pay for fixing the water problem instead of paying for it themselves. Because if you create a problem, you being the governor, if you create a problem, then you're supposed to fix that problem. You don't charge it to the people that live in that community. That's kind of bogus. I mean, wealthy people wouldn't let somebody charge them for some kind of damage they done in their community. But nobody says nothing on this in the poor community or poor minority community. Nobody seems to really care. Everybody just walks around and look important with their suits and their briefcases and do TV interviews like they're trying to help, and they really not trying to help. Probably don't even care. Probably care just a little bit, just enough to get votes out that community. But that's all a game. It's all a game. We got to learn about the game. We got to make the game work for us. But anyways, I want to report this, that the Nestle's getting the good water from Evart, Michigan, and Flint's getting the bad water. So one would think with simple logic that maybe they should use this water from Evart, Michigan, and pump it down to Flint. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if there's a pipe that go that far. I don't know how this stuff works. But that was my thought when I read the article. Like, wow, why let somebody pump it out and sell it for just $200 rather than just give it to the community that need it, which is Flint. Then I also looked online and saw some pictures of the water that was being given to Flint. And this water in this picture said Ice River. So I was expecting that the water given to the Flint residents who couldn't use their water. I was expecting to see Nestle on the bottles, but I didn't see that. And I thought, like, wow, okay, you're gonna let them pump the water out of there, but not give some water to the people. And if they did, then I had to apologize. Maybe there's no pictures of it on the internet. But if they didn't, that's kind of crazy. Because it's only an hour 47 minutes away. So I know a lot of rappers or people was driving down there with semi trucks or something like that with water. But you got some good water that's being pumped out by Nestle and Ebert, Michigan. They're pumping out millions of gallons and they're selling it, making money off of it. And so it seemed like the common sense thing would be to send some bottles of water down there to Flint. But maybe not everybody think like that. I don't know what kind of world we coming to where it's okay to target people or treat these certain people bad, poor, minority, black, Mexican, and then treat the wealthy with the highest of care, respect. Everybody should be treated equal. It seems as if we come to a time where money is more important than doing the right thing. Yeah, that's if I'm saying that the right way. It seems like money is more important than treating people with care, kindness, and respect. So therefore, we don't see anything getting done but a bunch of people making a bunch of money and a bunch of false promises and a bunch of lies all over TV. But it is what it is. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more to come. But nobody should have to drink water this color. Should never have to drink water that color. Water should be clear. And it still might be messed up even if it's clear. So a lot of people don't know that faucet water is high in acid. So you want water that's low in acid, pH balanced water. Also, another thing came to mind was Kwame Kilpatrick. How he was sent to prison for the stuff he did versus this new governor, Rick Snyder. And they used two different cities. I get it. But look at the difference. Poison a lot of people versus misusing city funds. Wow. I would think the poisoning a lot of people would get more time than misusing city funds. Maybe Kilpatrick didn't know all the laws as to what he can use money for and what he can't use money for. Who knows? But if you poison a lot of people with lead and then their kids are going to have lead in their system, then I would think that would give more time. But it's the world we live in. That's what it is. Don't mean that we got to accept it, but we got to do something. We can't sit here and watch this foolishness. That's my story for the day. Leave me a comment. I'm out.